Hi students, today's topic of discussion is data collection and tabulation of the data. We require data for many things. We do hard work in examination to get good marks because last time we got less marks. So we have the data of the previous one so that we know that what we have to do so we achieve good marks in future. So collection of data. Many businessmen keep numerical quantitative data for developing their business so that they know how much it's incoming money and how much it is expenditure and various things so that they can develop their business. R&D department, statistician and others keep record for their own use. For example, how much is the rain on Monday? How much was the rain on Tuesday? How much was the rain on Wednesday? So finally they can predict that what will be the rain on Thursday. So for predict, or there may be other use for which the data has been collected. And the tabulation of the data, because data once collected, if it is kept randomly and not in systematic way, then it is not of use. So to get the required information from the data, the raw data is arranged in suitable systematic manner. So once you arrange in systematic manner, the data can be used effectively. So one of the method is tabulation, that making a table and putting the data in that so that you can refer it and use it when required. So here we will see frequency distribution tables. One is ungrouped frequency distribution table and grouped frequency distribution table. So now we will see how the data we can use and put in the table so that we can have the maximum benefit from the data. For example, you are collecting data of number of kids in family. So there may be one kid, two kid. So instead of grouping it, you can use ungrouped frequency distribution table. For example, you have collected the data regarding number of children in a family. Okay. So you are visited like families who are having one kid and the families who are having two kids. And then you started collecting data from various families. Then when you get the data, then you prepare a tally marks. Okay. For example, you start counting, like for example, how many families are having children 1 and how many families are having children 2. So for example, you started counting and visiting families and you got 1, 2, 3, 4 and this is 5. So this is the way we can do tally marks. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. You visited many families and then you got that 11 families are having number of kids as 1. So then you can count and this last table becomes your frequency. So 11. And you visited many families which are having the number of kids as 2. Then you put it in the table like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16. So now with this table, now we know that for example in a colony, for example your research or your data collection is in a colony, then you know that the number of families having one kid is 11 and there are 16 families who are having the number of children as 2 and the total number of kids in that particular area is 27. So this is how we can use the data and put in the table so that we can use the table later on, because the data will be a raw data and which you will not be able to analyze. And now let us see group frequency distribution table. Group frequency distribution table when it is required. For example, you are conducting a sports in your school or in your colony. Then there are different age group and then it is difficult to have all the ages as age group. For example, you put 16 years, so then you will have a list of 16 years boys and then 17 years, then you have a list of persons who are 17 years, 16 years, 15 years, 18 years, then the list will go on. So in place of that, what you can do is you can have a range, okay, of ages, like for example 11 to 20, 21 to 30, so that all the persons who are having the age between that range can be called as 1. and then you can count the number of persons who are participating and are in that particular range or class. So for example, here we will take the class or the people who are coming for participating in sports. Here we have age group as 11 to 20 and the other group is 11 to 21 to 30. So this is 11 to 20 and this is 21 to 30, and then we have tally marks where we start counting or getting the request from these age group to write their name for participating in sports. So we got like 1, 2 people of the age group 11 to 20. So that we know now 2 people are there who can participate in the age group 11 to 20. And then there will be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 people want to participate, okay, and their age group is 21 to 30. So finally we can write the frequency. That frequency is 2 and here the frequency is 6, and then the total is 8. So here if you can see, you conducted a sports and you had the range of 11 to 20 and 21 to 30 and the number of participants has come very less. So you can have the sports for 21 to 30 or the race for 21 to 30, but 11 to 20 you have to have race of only 2 persons. One will come first and one will come second, and the total race will be only to know who will come first and who will come second. And because there are no participation from the age group 11 to 20, only 2 persons, okay. So now we know how we can use the data to put in the table and use the data beneficially. And here we have used ungrouped frequency distribution table and grouped frequency distribution table to understand the tabulation of data. Hope you enjoyed the video. We will meet again in the next video very soon. Till then, goodbye.